Hello and welcome to my video. So this is going to be the second video in the playlist I am creating of different gift ideas for artists / from artists, and this one is going to be about small businesses. And now, since I mainly use watercolors, this is going to be small businesses that create watercolors. And just to preface, I'm going to say none of these are ranked in any order of which are my favorites, because I use them for very different things. Some similar, but also some different. Each are unique. So no particular order. Let's get started. These colors are from Watercolorcandyshop, and I absolutely love using them. There are different neons, there are granulating watercolors, there are watercolors that go on very flat. Some of them have a little bit of a white base, so they act almost a little like gouache, and I absolutely love them. I really love my neons that I have here. I can create such a bright orange with them that they're fantastic. But then there are some really cool other colors, like this, oops, where are you? Sprinkles. This one, it ends up, does have some glitter in it if it wants to show up on camera. And I will just do a wet on wet as a background for underwater, and it looks fantastic because when you get a lot of water, some of the blue and the little bit of green in there separates enough to make this beautiful underwater look. So there's a lot of colors like that, but also they're mixable, and as I said, I love mixing this pink and this yellow to create a fantastic orange, but you can mix the other colors together as well just to get that right color you're looking for, and they mix beautifully. So Watercolorcandyshop, I absolutely love these, and depending on the project, they're one of my go-tos. So this one happens to be the first one that I ordered from, if I'm remembering right, and it is Shimmer Watercolors. And the one thing about these is they are mica pigment. Oh, let me open this. But you can have a wide variety of different paints. They work fantastic on black paper, and they're also mixable. So if this orange is not quite the orange I want, I can add in yellow, I can add in one of the reds. They mix very well. And it's really cool because you can still create your own color palette for painting or mix your own colors, and they look fantastic. So these are just my plain color ones. I mean, one of them has a little bit of silver in it. This one has a little sparkle, but majority is more plain color. I also have these, which are two tones. They paint on one color, shine a different color, but I absolutely really love them. They are fantastic. Again, painting on black paper, one of my favorites. This is the closest picture that I used with them, is this little pansy, and you just get that shine on there. That's fantastic. And you still get that bright color that just leaps off the page. So yeah, these are absolutely fantastic if you're wanting something that goes on black paper and you want something that can be mixed together. Alright, so for this next one, the reason there are so few is just because I started my collection more recently with these watercolors, and I started off with this little palette. It is so cute. And not just the resin part, the actual colors are wonderful. I don't know if it'll show on this video, but this yellow, it goes down yellow, but it almost shimmers to a pink, and it's just so cool. I loved how even with all my other watercolors, they're just so unique still. I got this palette, which is so awesome. I did a full video on this palette that I am in the process of editing, and I'm hoping to get that out soon with everything else I need to do. And yeah, they're just some really unique colors. This one is supposed to be from, what is it? The newest Disney Red Panda movie. Turning Red. Hey! But it's called Strong Emotion, and I just thought this was just such a beautiful orange that I have not seen many variations of. And these colors in this little tin are so cool. They are slushy colors. I'll bring them a little closer so you can see the glitter. And it just is basically these glitters are the color, and it's just so awesome. I really do love these, and I'm hoping to get more very soon. But yeah, rainbow opal. Maybe I can get this one sort of show off a little bit. They always look better when you're putting them on paper. I do have like 2 reds that are super similar. But yeah, ModFox watercolors are also just very unique, going more for the metallic and glittery watercolors, but again, in a very unique way. Alright, so this last brand is the Smiling Hippo watercolors. I probably have the most of this brand because I was a brand rep from September through November of 2022, and I was a fan of these watercolors before then, and I'm still a fan after being a brand rep. So as a brand rep, a lot of what I did was create blog posts that were then posted to the Waves of Expression website. The watercolors are Smiling Hippo watercolors, but Holly made the company Waves of Expression. So if you see Waves of Expression in the description, that's for these watercolors. I think they are awesome, just being full of glitter, and it's really fun just with the glitter of adding texture. So there's this one, was from the Easter collection, and it makes a cool like glittery grass effect. I did, for a blog post, but I did a pencil drawing and then put this yellow over so that the drawing wouldn't smudge anymore, which is really cool. This one ended up being a fantastic tree color. I have it sort of over here. I was trying it out when I first got it. But yeah, they're just fantastic with just the differences of the glitter. I mean, these ones do not have much pigment in it. It's mostly just the glitter, which is really fun. And then there's glow-in-the-dark ones. So there's some on these 2 palettes. This is a glow-in-the-dark one. These are glow-in-the-darks. So yeah, there's a wide variety between the glow-in-the-dark, glitter, and just tons of glitter. And I love the color combinations. I do not mix my own colors from these colors that often because there is so much complexity to one of the colors. If you go onto the Instagram, you'll see that it might look like a gold, for example, but there are blues or greens or something else inside it that makes it very unique when you paint it. There was one here. It looks like just like a coppery color, but in fact, so it is a coppery color when it shines, but if we don't have the shine, it's sort of this light green color, and it's really cool. So just having something like that, it could add some really interesting things to one of your pieces, and I really love how you can just get a tiny little palette like this, which comes with a bunch of different colors to try out. This is my little red panda one. And then there's these big ones, which this one's ceramic. I'm going to leave it on the table. But this one is just so cool because you get a bunch of colors that works as a palette. And if you wanted to give it to someone else, you can just get one of these small palettes. Small palettes, bigger palettes, mini palettes. You can get one of those and then get a person a wide variety of watercolors from one company without getting a bunch of half pans. It's just a fun, bigger than a sample palette. We'll call it that. They're bigger than a sample palette, so you're giving someone a lot of watercolors, but you're not having to give them like half pans, full pans, so that it's more of a cost-effective way to let them try it out. So those are the 4 watercolor small business brands that I personally recommend. They are not necessarily the only ones you can shop for. These are the ones that I have tried, and I will say many times over that I love them and I suggest them. So with that in mind, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please look below, follow those links to find all these watercolors. I promise if you get any of these, they will not disappoint. They are incredible. Also, if you enjoyed watching my video, I would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. I have a few more videos in this little series that I'm making, and I really hope that you're enjoying it. Have a bat-tastic day. Bye.